Introducing the Agromatics Libra. The Agromatics Libra is designed to simulate a normal scale indicator. The display on there gives you the familiarity of the LED display on most indicators. And then also the tare, the clear, the unload, and the save are very similar. The field, the truck, the destination are very familiar to many of the higher end indicators. The operator choice, and then the device, and then also some of the other bonus features, the moisture, the temperature, and then the pounds per bushel, and also is able to accumulate yield. The biggest thing and the biggest difference here is the ease, whereas on an indicator you'd have to push codes to get into all of these different settings and tabs. Whereas with this, you can calibrate pretty easily. You can just go into, say, the device, and then if you know where you're at, you could change that rated capacity number with our formulas, or you could do the certified reading, cart reading, away you go. No codes to enter in there. To set up your fields, pretty easy. You can do that by putting in a grower. And, excuse me, I need to go back one. A grower, a farm, and then a field. And then you can also track your trucks. So you can go through and add a truck groups. You can add destinations, on-farm storage. If you're going to an elevator, you can keep track of that. List of operators. You can have a list of operators, keep track of who's doing what. Device settings, you can go through, zero your scale out from here. That way it doesn't interrupt with the actual weighing process. You can restore the device, update firmware, send off diagnostics if you have any issues with how it's weighing. And then the settings tab, you can go through and use a remote mode, which works up to 400 feet. The remote mode just basically displays and repeats the weight display. It doesn't do anything as far as the data retrieval and viewing that portion. So accumulators for aggregate data in the field or truck or destination, that would be done through the cloud option. The cloud component, when you push more, you can connect this up to a cloud if you want, sign in, and then your information is waiting for you when you get home or when you access the internet from anywhere in the world. So essentially this data collection is designed for record keeping, primarily, say, federal crop insurance record keeping. It works well with that and gives you the capability to go through and make the needed changes without having to read a big, huge manual and go through and put in a bunch of codes. Having said that, I have designed a manual for this and have gone through some videos and then set them up to go through it in a sequential order. Some of the other features that I'd like to talk about with it, I've included with there. And in years past, I have an entire library of all the different scenarios that you would encounter with this app. It's very simple to go through. You can follow the instruction set, or you can go through and watch the videos at your own leisure, however you want to do that. Basically, the main functionality of it, I'll just show you an example of how it all works. We have our field, which is set up with our commodity. We have a truck. Let me go ahead and empty that out. And then I might select a different destination here too. Let's see if that one is empty. Yep, that is indeed empty too. So we'll take a look at the overall functionality of this. So if I want to unload, let's say, we're going to go into the field, which is JJ. And we're unloading currently. And then it kicks over into the automatic unload detection mode. And then I'm just going to hit save, yes, and then you can see where the data has been collected. 35,350 was unloaded into the truck, which is the Volvo Red, and then there is a destination listed J2. So if I push empty, that weight's going to go down into that destination, whatever J2 is. And then you can see that there is a label. It's soybean. The operator central city scales listed, the device 750, which is the cart, let's say, and then we have the moisture percentage, the temperature, and then the test weight measure, the pounds per bushel on there. And then as we collect data, it'll have the bushels per acre calculated in there. And then if I want to use a temporary tear, or if I want to clear out that tear, that's where I do it there. Zero out to the screen, hit display, zero scale, and start over. So this is basically how it begins, and then we break down in a series of videos just covering each tab and then each scenario that you'd encounter along with using this product.